Now that we're going on into Grand Stiza, and we saw an incredible run here by BalloonBoy and Mowgli through elimination side in order to make it here. What do you think is going to happen?
Hey man, now it's definitely both of my favorite picks are now against each other. I don't really know what to do here, man. It's really about I don't know. I'm just
It,
hoping to see some great gameplay at this point.
no, that's an assurance at this point. We have Team Gauntlets versus Team Unorthodox, and it's really going to come down to which team can pull out the win and use their style the best. Ooh, I am really looking forward to how this goes.
3, 2,
Sir, let's lock it in and get to brawling.
Already a
HardyMJ.
really aggressive start by BalloonBoy, starting off with that side light, going in for blue team's weapon and getting the actual fruit of his labor. But we see HardyMJ and Guichabou are not daunted at all and building up that heavy damage against Mowgli.
As we see, Guichabou locked in onto the Demon Time skin instantly. Grand Finals is instant calls for Demon Time. As we see HardyMJ knocking up a nice string, catching the Nair, catching Mowgli's first stop. Zario trying to go to work on Hardy. Nice there after the end light string from Guichabou. And Hardy trying to go to work right now. Nice dodge of the share by BalloonBoy. Good maneuvering from Hardy. Waiting until his teammate got back. Get off me, he said, BalloonBoy.
He's cleaning this up so well. I thought he was bald for a second because I was about to start calling him Mr. Clean because Hardy is really, really sweeping this game with the great sword.
Guichabou with the stock gone. BalloonBoy with the sniper the weapon. Looking for that GCN sig. Nobody's home.
This
Making
is
it back to
not.
stage.
Yeah, this is not a great start for blue team, and I think we might be seeing a reset here. And like how we saw in 1v1s, I really, really have confidence in Hardy's ability to be able to clutch this at the very end.
All right, and if Hardy decides to win 1v1s and 2v2s this weekend, he's definitely putting on a fantastic performance among his community tournaments. But
Not just
looking
that,
like
he's also going to be putting on a fantastic performance for Greatsword because up until now, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the only consistent Greatsword player we've seen in both brackets till now.
Definitely. Also in NA, by the way. Don't know much high PR Greatsword in NA other than HardyMJ. So.
Oh yeah, I think Hardy is using the Moonlit bracket to send a message, and that message says, "Don't sleep on Greatsword, bro," especially here at BCX.
Definitely. As BCX is approaching, we see HardyMJ is using this time wisely to lock it in. As we see Guichabou holding on to his last stock ever so tightly. But Mowgli collecting that stock onto Hardy. BalloonBoy finding Guichabou's stock. Sweat beads.
So close to the edge.
Oof, that might have cost him trying to save Guichabou, and now Hardy might be out of here from the edge guards of BalloonBoy, and that seems like that's the game.
Yeah, that is game one in favor of BalloonBoy and Mowgli. Relatively close game at the start, but they just started really taking that lead and running away with it. But I'm really excited to see how Hardy and Guichabou answer back because not only did they immediately run into this next game, but they didn't even switch up their picks. So let's see how that Cannon and Greatsword pay off in game two.
Absolutely. As we see, one costly mistake. The awareness of red team really got them the game right there. Hardy trying to, save his teammate there, but not close enough. But we see Guichabou trying to cook immediately on BalloonBoy. BalloonBoy not having it. And Hardy also saucing up Mowgli over there with the greatsword, putting him down to the orange already. Nice swift punish with the Nair on the 6 from Zario. The cannon mirror match over there in the corner.
Oh yeah, Hardy was forced into.
Guichabou.
Yeah, Hardy's bread and butter is that greatsword nair because he was put in a really bad position by BalloonBoy and was able to double nair his way back to stage and reverse it just there with the dare.
Yep, sending him right downtown. And BalloonBoy coming back with a vengeance. Immediate unarmed recovery. Nice spot dodge from Hardy. Ooh, the synchronized recovery there. Not enough to find anybody on blue team. Hardy just, I guess, avoiding that weapon spawn, whiffing a neutral light into the knockout.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying how Hardy's adjusting his playstyle to address these players, because we've seen up until now that Hardy really goes for a more aggressive playstyle with his greatsword and sword. But now we see he's definitely playing moderately more passive and, like how you said before, making his movements more intentional.
Absolutely. We see when HardyMJ pulls out that sword, his chase dodge movements and his reads on the options that the opponents are trying to go on for him are very immaculate. As he's trying to maintain his stock here, as Mowgli's on his last, trying to provide some offense. Great save from HardyMJ right there. GC unarmed D6 from BalloonBoy collecting Hardy's stock. Beautiful read by there by BalloonBoy.
Yeah, so they have a very, very small lead here on blue team, but if they can hold this lead, if they can hold Guichabou's stock, they may just well have closed game 2 right there.
HardyMJ going for some very floaty reads, looking for the dares. Nice team combo coming out from Mowgli and BalloonBoy, the double gauntlets, trying to get HardyMJ out of here to... Ooh.
And it's over for HardyMJ in game 2. Can Guichabou close this out in favor of blue team with the 2v1?
I think Guichabou was built for times like this.
100%, but against Mowgli and BalloonBoy, these two Dark Souls bosses in and of their own rights, you know, it's not going to be an easy fight.
Absolutely, but like I said, man, oof. Guichabou got on his demon time mask for a reason, but Mowgli is definitely trying to be that demon slayer. Collecting that last knockout. Moving on into game 3.
Currently 2-0 up on HardyMJ and Guichabou. If red team with BalloonBoy and Mowgli can close this out, they're going to be forcing a grand finals reset and potentially taking it all home right here. This is really exciting.
Absolutely exciting right here. I'm so happy to see what we are seeing right now. Let's see how Guichabou and HardyMJ can turn it around as we are moving back into Demon Island.
What's blowing my mind every time here, Steve, is how these players don't switch off of their picks, and they're really just confident in their character knowledge and being able to adapt to the other team's playstyle. It really goes to show.
And some FGCs,
What
counter pick is cowardly.
Hey.
So that's what they're trying to prove right here, man.
I get that. I come from Smash as a background from my fighting game experience, and counter picks is almost like necessary in that, because I mean, you know, your matchups, you know, but in this sense, it's really cool to see the confidence behind these players and sticking with these matchups that, you know, in some ways are a little bit disadvantages for them, or at least in this instance, not working to their favor.
Yep, as we see Guichabou getting knocked out first, but everyone is sitting in a very borrowed time health here, except for Guichabou, who's now in his second stock. But wow, Hardy and Mowgli whiffing kind of embarrassingly on each other there. But Mowgli making a movie on
no way.
So this is how you use the cannon, buddy. My God, personally, I don't know, Guichabou. I'll pick up my cannon right now and show him something. Yeah.
Hardy was cooking on BalloonBoy, but BalloonBoy's recovery back to stage, reversing it on Hardy and stage spiking him down was absolutely beautiful.
Oh, using that recovery option there might have caused Guichabou stop. Oh, this is not looking good. This might look like we just go right into Grants. Yes, sir. Right into the reset. HardyMJ said, I'm not even going to try. We just kind of sold that one. Let's run it back.
Yeah, no, I think that what that was HardyMJ just acknowledging that that first set was not going to go in their favor, mentally resetting and treating this as the end-all be-all. Now, we just saw BalloonBoy and Mowgli 3-0 HardyMJ and Guichabou and force a grand finals reset. So we're going to be starting off again now into the next best-of-5 set, and both teams are already suffering one loss in their run so far. This is where either team really can take it all home now.
Absolutely, man. Let's see what these guys have in favor for each other, man. BalloonBoy and Mowgli versus HardyMJ and Guichabou, the grand finals reset. Let's get it brawling.
Really aggressive start there by Guichabou, going for red team's weapon there and not paying off, but thankfully not taking damage and getting punished for it. going really tunneling down on Mowgli. I think they're seeing him as the really big threat of this team. Hardy is doing his best to kind of dance between BalloonBoy and Mowgli and keep BalloonBoy off of Guichabou while he does his thing.
Man, I'm just having a hard time trying to understand the, I guess, game plan here from red team right now, as they're playing pretty passively and letting blue team control the stage right now. Lin Fei looking for a hit right there from Hardy, but Mowgli making it back with that last side air of his.
I mean, not for nothing, Steve. Red team did just get off of playing, what was it now, 8 games back to back, whereas Hardy and Guichabou did just get a little bit of a break there through elimination bracket finals.
Absolutely.
So
gotta
this
get their
could
feet
just
wet once again.
Oh yeah, this could just very well be coming down to mental and stamina.
Absolutely, but BalloonBoy and Mowgli definitely on a hot streak here, clearing out every team in their way as they just 3-0'd HardyMJ and Guichabou to move on into this reset. But you know, Guichabou and HardyMJ are not just sitting down with that. Definitely trying to answer back in this game.
Absolutely not. HardyMJ is doing a really good job of keeping that stage control and really extending out that first stock that we just saw as far as he could.
Right, with that well-timed NC from Mowgli there, collecting the stock off knockback. Beautiful chemistry shown from BalloonBoy and Mowgli, as Mowgli is trying to hit these 3-piece cannon strings onto Hardy, sending them out there with a Sear again. Another Sear onto his teammate. BalloonBoy trying to finish off the job on Hardy. Hardy making it back. Guichabou trying to protect the edge. Make sure his teammate can make it back with the recovery, knocking Hardy down into his last stock.
Oh yeah. I'm really enjoying how Hardy and Guichabou are taking this next set and really setting a different tone than what we saw before. And if they do drop this, I definitely don't see a 3-0 sweep again.
Guichabou just cooked the very last hitbox of that GC down sig, hit BalloonBoy and sent him down into the weapon throw that cost him use his last option after catching that N-Light recovery onto Mowgli, putting both red team down on their last stop. Guichabou activating the demon once again with the mask off.
Oh, 100%. Guichabou is cooking. I'm not even dissuaded by it, though. Like how you said, Guichabou's cooking. He put Mowgli on the skillet and he turned the heat up to high. I don't see that stopping. And as we see, he's forcing him off stage and getting that stock closed out by Hardy.
As every player here is on their last stock. Guichabou and HardyMJ trying to play the mini game of option select right here.
Yeah,
Throwing
Hardy
out
is not
options.
shy. Even though he's deep into his last stock, he is not shy about building up that damage on BalloonBoy.
Absolutely. Ooh. BalloonBoy getting sent up and unarmed. Zario with the sig. This is still looking like anybody's game. The double sig from BalloonBoy.
That's the second time we've seen so far, you and I, Steve, said that BalloonBoy in the 2v1 clutched it out with the double signature back to back. It's incredible how he pulls that off. Now, if this was in ranked, people would call him a sig spammer, but me personally, I'm just calling that what it is. That's skill. That's a read.
Definitely to do that GC sig right there. That was a little ballsy, definitely, but he got it there for sure. Wow, what a performance from BalloonBoy. They're taking game 1 in the reset.
No, absolutely. I think what's going to make the difference here for HardyMJ's team, if they want to really take this grand finals home, is Guichabou switching over into another Qatar's character and giving himself a little bit more defense in order to be able to handle the pressure that BalloonBoy and Mowgli are putting on him.
Absolutely. As we see Mowgli again trying to find that stock on Guichabou. Guichabou making it back to stage, but already in the red.
Oh no, 100%. If I was in Guichabou's position, I would be switching over into a Ragnar pick and going for that bread and butter with the axe and the Qatars. Really just trying to support Hardy as best as I could. But hopefully with the stay onto Lin Fei, it shows his familiarity with the character and his confidence in his pick. But
Absolutely.
that's what I would do if I was in his position.
Lin Fade not being one of the strongest legends there are, but Guichabou definitely showing out the power of Lin Fade.
Oh yeah, and it's worked in his favor up until now in every set in this tournament. But we're just really seeing the difference here in how BalloonBoy and Mowgli approach this matchup, and it's really, like I said, just going to come down to if they can adapt to it or not, or make a proper switch in order to address it.
Oh, nice GC into ground pound from Guichabou there, catching Mowgli lacking.
What I do enjoy about the Lin Fei pick, though, is that Cannon, being as underpicked as it is just always fun to watch. Its options are reminiscent to Lance, but then different enough to where it's still its own thing, you know?
Yeah, definitely agree. HardyMJ going deep, finding a weapon, the GC, or the GP, but not getting the kill. Double recovery, finding HardyMJ's stock, putting him on his last. Wow, Guichabou is an unarmed demon right now.
No, for sure. I think we may very well just be seeing game 2 and reset here going into red team's favor again. And as much as it hurts my heart to say it, I really don't see HardyMJ and Guichabou taking this if they don't really address the fact that they're getting pressured.
Oh, good options there from Hardy, staying alive.
Solid nair by Hardy.
Oh, unfortunately getting caught by that sig, and BalloonBoy having enough time to dodge into the dare, sending Hardy deep, but Guichabou saving his teammate.
What I'm loving is that even though they're in this disadvantaged state, they are still not letting up, and at this point it's really showing that they can still take this home.
Definitely. Guichabou with the guitar pressure, trying to find these openings, get that damage. Oh, but that might. Oh, wrong read from BalloonBoy there. Good recovery downwards from Guichabou, saving his dodges. Oh, but that's it for Guichabou. HardyMJ with the stop, but it cost him his stock.
Wow.
Yeah, challenging guitars off stage, they know it's definitely a deathly thing to do. Great dodge from Guichabou. Guichabou, demonic ground pound, sending Mowgli down, but it was too soon. BalloonBoy with the cleanup. Almost.
And BalloonBoy has been clutching these games, and not for nothing. If they can't either take him out first and force Mowgli into the 2v1, and they didn't switch characters, so yeah, they're really going to have to adjust how they're approaching this team. Otherwise, this is going to be a really quick grand finals. Moving on into game 3, this is going to be the last game that we're going to be seeing of this tournament if HardyMJ and Guichabou do not step it up and at least start the sweep.
Will this be their end? Will this be it?
I just really don't want to see them go 6-0. HardyMJ is better than that. Taking the victory yesterday in the 1v1 bracket, he deserves to do better than that. And Guichabou, phenomenal play in and of his own right on his team, it should also be able to at least solidify one game in this grand finals set.
But you know, again, as we say, sometimes this comes down to team comp. Very nice gradual fall there from HardyMJ, saving his options to not go down early from BalloonBoy there. You see, this was one of the other things that HardyMJ and Guichabou did to turn around the game. Is they went to a triple platform stage, and they seem to have been performing very well in the triple platforms against these other teams. So let's see how they answer now on Small Enigma.
Absolutely. I think the triple platforms is going to really
Ooh, the read by BalloonBoy catching HardyMJ stop nice and early. Within the first minute of the game. Great neutral dodge there from Mowgli. Doing those let's cancels, keeping his momentum, chase dodging. Maneuvering HardyMJ. Nice dare, went for the double dare, dodged the ground pound with the dare, sending him home. He did not, another dare. He saved his teammate though. What a teammate, BalloonBoy. And Mowgli getting silly down there.
Almost making it back. Guichabou loses his second stock though.
That was really costly right there. For Guichabou. Oh, HardyMJ still alive after that one. I think the knockback from the save would have killed. But there goes the end line. Take him out.
This is incredible, and I really want to see a miracle comeback right now. I don't want to see this be the end of set with such a incredible lead by Mowgli and BalloonBoy.
Ooh, Linfei. Getting real good at them ground pounds. HardyMJ with the edge guard. Oh, that could have cost him. Nice, Mowgli.
Oh, he made it back.
Barely touching. Nah, Cannon, if that was any other weapon, I don't know, man. Maybe Lance. But
maybe Lance.
Wow. Wow, getting swifty under there. Hardy with the snipe on the dare.
They might just make a miracle comeback here, Steez. I'm seeing it. They're getting gimp after gimp off stage.
Ooh, but there goes Guichabou stock. And
Is this the end of the story?
Saucy spot dodge from Mowgli just standing there.
My lord, the movement, the schmovement by Hardy, by closes the tournament with the recovery.
The double ledge cancel left and right. BalloonBoy just patiently waited till he made it to the third one. Caught him with a nice recovery, and that was the game. Wow. Excellent performance from BalloonBoy and Mowgli. Once again, pulling up and